Okay, sorry for the slight delay. I completely lost track of time. I was actually set up and ready to go. I just stepped away and then realized it was this time. um, so let's see. Last week we did the shoes. We did the earring. And I think that was about it for the most part. The earring has been since updated to actually more legit jewelry as opposed to camera focus. Yeah, as opposed to what I had before. So this is actually a lot better. And the shoes are now completed. They are pretty much blackened as best I could with the Sharpies and permanent marker. Part of me is still probably going to add a cloth covering over these laces so that I have the option to use either. And then today we are going to be working on his glasses. Glasses are shades. Initially, a part of me wanted to just make new lenses straight off, but I'm starting to think that perhaps we'll just leave this as is and just add a piece on top and then add a film filter over it to give it that shaded look. That way I'm not really taking this apart as much. We'll see. Things could change, but for now this is kind of the route I'm going to go with. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on this and then kind of go over any additional announcements, as it were, just to kind of make more progress on the cosplay, because I got to get this done in 2 weeks, I think. Today is the 15th. Yeah, this has to be done by the 29th. So there will be a stream next week. There will not be a stream the following because I'll be traveling back from the photo shoot. So yeah, we'll see what I have to do next week. Hopefully I can get this done. If not, I finally have a free weekend coming up. So I may just be hammering everything out as best I can, getting the sword done, getting the glasses done, because everything getting the cloth coverings for the shoes done, and then by then all the prop stuff will be finished and all that'll be left is the clothes, because the shirt is done, except I still have to add the button pieces, as it were. And then the pants, the cloth is cut. I just have to sew it all together, add the blue stripes and all that other stuff. And I've been putting that off and putting off because it's sewing and I don't sew and it sucks. So hopefully I can figure something out with that. His glasses are circular in design, so we're going to use a compass to try to get it as circular as possible. And already looking at this is not going to go well, because these circles look huge and I don't think his shades are that big. Yeah, that's ginormous. That's way too big. Alright, what I need to do is grab my manga real quick. Alright. Always good to have the manga for quick reference. Okay, so the shades aren't even centered on his eyes. They're just there decoratively. You can even see it. Where's the distance? Right there. 3 centimeters. Must be 3 centimeter diameter. 3 centimeter radius. Oh no, wait a minute. That's 3.5 centimeters. That's not measuring 3.5 centimeters. That's better. I think we have a winner. So we know this is too big. So we're going to trim that down. See, I've talked about what I was going to do, but there is a few announcements actually. Let's see. The 2 announcements, both are picture related. The first one would be that JoJo, I did not realize she had done this, but she had submitted our Psychopass photo shoot for a cosplay pick of the day, and it won for May 10th. So that's the one, that's the Psychopass one that Lunatic, myself, and JoJo did. that was done by SF Design. There's a group shot of us where I'm standing in the middle and they're flanking me. It was a lot of fun. Really cold that day, but it worked out and it got pick of the day. So props for you to being sneaky. And yeah, so there's that. And then the other big announcement is I finally got my pics back from Zenkai-Con, from Cloud's Photography. I love working with this photographer. She's phenomenal. I've done like 2.5 shoots with her. Yeah. I counted half because that's when I first met them. It was at a cosplay gathering event. So, and she took pictures of my Psychopaths, and then I actually got to work with her again at MagFest for my Yukio from Blue Exorcist, and then worked with her again at Zenkai-Con for Royal Mustang. And I may see if I can't shoot with her again for something. I don't know what though. We'll see. I don't have that many costumes left to really photography. So we'll see about that, and who knows. But yeah. So I'm really excited for that, and let's see how this... Okay, this is actually the size of an eye, so that's going to be too big. Because his glasses shades are actually really tiny lenses. It's more for cosmetics than anything else. I'm going to put this, going to basically be resting right about here. So I don't think I can go any much smaller than that. Because effectively the lens, it's going to end up being like that almost. Actually, it's going to be resting like that. He's gonna be wearing it like that most of the time. So I actually may have to take this apart because it's such tiny lenses. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with that size. I don't know if I can go any smaller than that. Alright, so let's see how these guys work. Okay, so that's crazy. Okay. Mm. That's a pen. Pen work on this. Yep. Come on. Just slightly above center. That could potentially work. Who is calling me at this hour? Will not pick up. If I don't recognize the number, I don't pick up because it's usually a solicitor. Not bad. Because he just wears it like that. And the fact that this is so flexible. Because compared to my actual glasses, yeah, okay. That is 2 phone calls today. I'm gonna have to backtrack and backtrace and figure out who the solicitors are. punch a hole in that one yet. Okay, well, this is going to see if this works. I can't really see without my glasses, so I'm going to have to do this real quick. Okay, this actually kind of works. I'm going to have to make a few adjustments here and there, but yeah, this actually kind of works. The lens is actually a little bit on the big side, but they're more proportional to my face. And now I have to tint these two. The fact that it's clear warbler, so it just bends, it's not as rigid. Not bad. Ugh. Alright, that actually took up pretty much the whole time for the stream, which is kind of cool that I actually got this pretty much done for the most part in an hour, because all I had to do really is make the lenses and then replace the lenses. I may make a few adjustments. We'll see. But other than that, that's pretty good. I had stopped on the sword for a bit because I thought the blade was too short. I looked at the manga again, realized the blade is variable throughout the series. So the length I actually had it is decent. And actually, I've already started painting it. So you can see it is no longer a wood color, but more of a, so here's the wood color. So here you can see how I've painted it now. It's still got a ways to go. This is only 2 coats of paint, and I need to, it's still got that wood look to it, so I need to put a couple of more layers of paint. And then obviously adjust for I gotta adjust for the handles and subas and whatnot. So that's a lot of stuff I'll be working on this weekend, with a lot of the sword stuff, because I wasn't sure how long this would take. This actually took less time than I thought and wasn't as complicated, which is nice. I do have to tint these lenses because they are shades, not glasses. So I'm not sure how I'll do that just yet. But I've got time. Worst case scenario, I just take a marker and just run it over. That would be probably the worst thing to do, but whatever. But other than that, that's it for this week's cosplay stream. I will see you all next week in terms of cosplay stream. But you'll see me back here Wednesday night at 8 o'clock for the D&D stream, where we'll actually get back to the main campaign, where I'm just the player. I hope you guys enjoyed the mini adventure that I ran for my fellow players and for my DM to give him a break. I've got 2 little extra features lined up for the D&D stuff. One is an extra feature for that side campaign, kind of going over the puzzles and traps and challenges, and kind of going over what they did right, what was the proper way to solve them if they weren't able to solve them, and found some other means to get around the challenge. And I'm still working on the main campaign extra feature of the story thus far, the pre-stream stuff. We do have a story written out and scripted out. I'm still going through the edits and everything. I had to work with both my DM and my fellow players for that. So just kind of going through the edits of that, and then eventually bring that to life through a voiceover dialogue, similar to the character bio introductions, where it will just be voiceover with text on the screen. Not really much in terms of pictures in that regard, just because licensings and permissions and whatnot. So I'll see you all Wednesday for D&D stream, and next week for cosplay stream. And again, check out JJo, Lunatic, SF. Okay, so Lunatique Rose, she's from the Psychopath shoot. JJo, who was sneaky enough to submit that picture, and we got the May 10th Cospix pick of the day, which was awesome. Thank you to everyone involved in that. SF Design, who took that picture. And then check out the Mustang pictures on the cosplay page, Facebook cosplay page, that were taken by Cloud's Photography. Check her out. Phenomenal. She actually will be going to Anime Next, I think in June, and sign-ups for that have just been announced. So if you're a cosplayer going to Anime Next, seek her out. She's a good photographer and she'll definitely work with you. So until next time, everyone,